In a World Cup which is expected to be a tropical storm of runs and tall totals fueled by T20-inspired sixes, you ignore the double-duty, multitasking disruptor at your peril. Be it the pure all-rounder or the leaders of either bowling packs or teams themselves, those who can bring their best or bring out the best in their teammates during clutch games will have impact that reverberates through the tournament. Here is the impact player from each team. Is there any aspect of Bangladesh cricket that Shakib Al Hasan has not had an impact on during his 17-year career? The left-hander has gone from Bangladesh's Lone Star all-rounder into role model extraordinaire for his countrymen and for the second time now, his country's World Cup captain. Shakib now leads Bangladesh in all three formats, his career marking the highlights among his country's top performers. He has more World Cup runs and wickets than any of his compatriots. A cricketer with great pride of performance and a pursuer of excellence, Shakib must at once become captain, leader, legend at India 2023. In one-day internationals, Shakib is Bangladesh's leading wicket-taker, 308, and its third-highest run scorer, 7,384. Yes, Rashid Khan will always be a factor, but the Afghanistan batting will be fueled at the top by 21-year-old wicket-keeper opener Rahmanullah Gurbaz. While Gurbaz's identity and international debut were driven by T20s, he has played across 5 leagues. In January 2021 he became the first Afghan batter to score an one-day international century on debut, against Ireland. While de Villiers is Gurbaz's hero for the 360 range, which is also the Afghan signature, Gurbaz follows from a long line of trailblazing wide-ball wicket-keeper openers. This year, while Afghanistan have only played in 11 one-day internationals, they secured their first one-day international series win in Bangladesh with Gurbaz hitting his stride just in time. His eye-grabber of a performance was his run-a-ball 151 against a full-strength Pakistan attack in August. Australia are walking on eggshells around Mitchell Starc's fitness, and his recovery from a groin injury is a sign not just of the 5-time champions trying to ensure that their most incisive wide-ball bowler and big match performer gets ready in time for the event he has made his own. Australia have played fewer one-day matches this year than any other team in the World Cup, as of September 26, losing 6 of their 10 matches. Starc is pivotal, their new ball battering ram in the power play, left armour, with wicket bounce and mean in swing at high pace. Starc has been leading wicket-taker in the last 2 World Cups, 22 wickets at 10.18 in 2015 as the team won the title and 27 at 18.59 during a semi-final run in 2019. That is 49 World Cup wickets at 14.81. If Starc fires at CWC 2023, he will become the spark that will light up Australia. As a triple-duty cricketer, captain, keeper and ice-cold middle-order finisher, Jos Buttler has already won a major white-ball title, the 2022 T20 World Cup. He comes to India with his team as title contenders just behind the hosts. Buttler represents what England are now feared and watched for: a radically aggressive approach in every form of cricket. Buttler is a cricketer of equal parts aggression and calculation, destruction and calmness, and boasts England's highest one-day international strike rate ever at 118. He owns the most filthily effective lap, scoop shot in the game, over the keeper's head, against bowlers clocking past 150 km/h. He has scored England's top 3 fastest one-day international 100s, this, too, when batting in the middle order, between mostly number 4 and 6. A stress injury to his lower back kept Bumrah out of cricket for 11 months, and, every day, India felt his absence as game-changer, breaker of partnerships and cool head in a crisis, across formats. Bumrah returned with only 2 months left for the World Cup and India could breathe again. He gets only 10 odd white ball matches before the World Cup warm-ups begin to find his best rhythm. Owner of fast bowling skills and guile, plus the ability to build and generate speed, Bumrah's greatest asset is his mind. Did you know that among all the 2023 World Cuppers, only one heads his country's batting and bowling averages this year? And is also the top wicket taker for his team in 2023. It is the Netherlands' Bastiaan Franciscus Wilhelmus de Leede, aka Bus de Leede. The 23-year-old all-rounder, who bats at number 4 and bowls second-change medium pace, comes from rich Dutch cricketing pedigree. Over the last 12 months, de Leede has played in the IL-20 and the 100 and signed on with Durham for 2 years for red and white ball cricket. In his last competitive match, in July 2023, Bus was in red-hot form as the Netherlands beat Scotland to secure a precious spot at the World Cup, 552 with the ball, and then a maiden international century to chase down 277. How does a 34-year-old bowler become an impact player ahead of his team's run machines and eye-catching big hitters and express quicks? Shall we count the ways? Bolt is wicket taker, partnership breaker and bowler with the ability to make his spells count, at an intimidating strike rate of 28.5. In the last year, heading into his mid-30s, Bolt chose to pace himself, conserve his energies and reduce the wear and tear on his body. Between November 2022 and August 2023, he played 0 international cricket, refusing a central contract with New Zealand Cricket, playing 4 T20 franchise leagues instead. He returned to national team only in September 2023, with 8 wickets in his first 2 one-day internationals against England. There's a reason why Babar makes it as Pakistan's impact man over the fast bowling furies. Not merely because he is a captain, not given to internal combustion at the first sound, smell or sight of friction, but also because for his team, Babar the batter has the capacity to switch between irresistible force and a movable object. Babar is centrifugal force of Pakistan's best performances. At this World Cup in a country that is politically not permitted to host his team in anything but multilaterals, Babar in quality and demeanor is the perfect man to lead. With solid batting fundamentals, Babar is already a modern-day great and Pakistan's most consistent one-day international batsman in history, at a strike rate of 89.12 and the batting average of more than 58. A very, very freaky fast bowler, who made his one-day international debut only 5 months before the World Cup, with 10 one-day internationals under his belt, be expected to be the main man? To become headline maker and match winner? The magic around Matisha Pathirna aka Baby Malinga is that he is an unknown quantity in one-day internationals. The internet says Pathirna bowled a cricket ball at 175 km/h. That is probably the product of either a vivid imagination or a dysfunctional speed gun. With or without 175, Pathirna is a tier away who will challenge and threaten batsmen in the World Cup, particularly those who have not played him previous. His slingy rockets from a low-arm action are just the starting point, an orientation challenge if you like for batters. If there ever was a player who exemplified the range and freedom that T20 franchise leagues have given cricketers around the world, middle-order mayhem man Heinrich Klaasen would be it. The opportunity to make a good living outside of international cricket, through the IPL, CPL, SA20 and the 100, have added a fearlessness to Klaasen's game in the last 12 months. He has scored 2 one-day international centuries this year, including a deafening, rumbling 174 in 114 balls against Australia. No batsman who has played in more than 5 one-day internationals this year has scored at a higher strike rate than Klaasen's 151.43. On the list of 2023 one-day international 6 hitters who will be at the World Cup, Klaasen, 25, is third behind Rohit Sharma, 30, and Shubman Gill, 29. What will make Klaasen an asset for South Africa at a subcontinental World Cup is his success against spin, masterful at 194.02 in this year's IPL against slower bowlers, and his ability to score runs across surfaces and conditions. There are many more important players who are going to play a vital role in this World Cup for their respective teams. This is our pick. Let us know what you think in your mind about key players in this World Cup.